During the time when the story takes place, the people of Israel had fallen into idolatry, worshipping false gods, particularly Baal, a pagan deity. Elijah, a prophet of the Lord, was sent by God to confront King Ahab of Israel, who had married a pagan queen named Jezebel. Under Jezebel's influence, the worship of Baal had become widespread, and the true worship of the God of Israel was suppressed. Elijah proposed a dramatic showdown to prove the true God's power. He challenged King Ahab to gather all the Israelites and the 450 prophets of Baal at Mount Carmel. Elijah declared that they would build two altars, one for the prophets of Baal and one for himself, the prophet of the Lord. Each group would prepare a bull as a sacrifice, but they would not set it on fire. Instead, they would call upon their respective gods to send down fire to consume the offering. The contest began with the prophets of Baal calling upon their god from morning until noon, dancing around the altar, and even cutting themselves in a desperate attempt to get Baal's attention. However, there was no response from Baal. Elijah, seizing the moment, mocked the prophets of Baal, suggesting that perhaps their god was asleep or busy with other matters. He then proceeded to repair the altar of the Lord, placing the bull on it and digging a trench around it. Elijah instructed the people to drench the sacrifice and the wood with water 3 times, making it even more challenging for fire to ignite. Elijah then prayed to the God of Israel, asking him to reveal his power to the people and turn their hearts back to him. Immediately, fire from heaven consumed the soaked sacrifice, the wood, the stones of the altar, and even the water in the trench. The people witnessed this incredible display of God's power and fell to their knees, declaring, "The Lord, He is God. The Lord, He is God." Elijah seized this opportunity to order the people to capture the prophets of Baal, and they were subsequently killed at the Kishon River. This event marked a turning point in the spiritual life of Israel, as the people began to turn away from idolatry and return to the worship of the true God. The story of Elijah on Mount Carmel highlights the power and sovereignty of the God of Israel, and serves as a reminder of the importance of faith and loyalty to Him. It is a well-known and powerful narrative in the Old Testament that continues to be significant in religious teaching and interpretation.